to be boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready to spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hold on, that was giving Beyonce and Kelly and Michelle. Man. I'm trying. Just let me, Mama. I want to sing. Just let me sing, bitch. I'm telling you, that shit was beautiful.
It was pleasing to my ears.
It was pleasing to me.
Yes.
We're back.
We're gonna be haters today.
We have a format.
I hate structure.
This was your fucking idea.
I lied. I made it up.
This was your fucking idea.
I'm an agent of chaos.
For the booty hole segment.
I'm hot. I got a bourbon coat on, honey.
You had 3 sips.
I know, but because I'm so skinny and thin now, alcohol affects me differently.
For the booty, we didn't talk about this last episode, and I just want to cuss him out real quick because it's gonna be old by the time this come out.
Cuss
but who
him
cares?
out.
Jonathan Majors, fuck him.
Fuck that, you big rotisserie chicken eating bitch.
We was rooting for you.
Now that is a famous person that I genuinely had set my sights on fucking, and you just mucked it up. You just
that shit is so just violent. And I feel bad for Michael B. Jordan because he's like
he can't even say nothing either way.
He can't say nothing
either way.
He had to just like even with the promo for Creed 3 on Prime, he's not in any of the promo now. Yeah. They just had to just
because
that's because he did that shit.
And I was talking about this. I forget who I was talking about it to. There's nothing that there's nothing that I like to do so bad that I would be willing to do it and sacrifice all that shit. There is nothing that I say, even if your thing is beating bitches up, even if it just gives you a fucking rush.
You got too much.
You could not just give it a fucking rest, bro. And not in the way like, damn, he fucked up his future, because I wish all abusers are very much dying and going to hell. So there's that. But, like, for example, right? If I was famous and they were like, hey, you gonna have to stop doing XYZ or you gonna fuck your shit up. Heard. I got you.
You ain't got to tell me once.
You ain't even really got to tell me because I got good sense.
Like, you couldn't just not beat a woman up. You have 47 Marvel movies lined up. You had 3 of the top movies this year.
You were always going to have money. Always.
Set for life. And I doubt much happens to him. I think things may actually happen. And like, I feel like Disney made some phone calls for sure. Because like Disney got billions riding on this nigga.
But now he stinks. He's got the stink on him.
Yeah.
And let's talk a little bit about domestic violence, kids. I just want to make a couple of points. Because I don't think people realize how serious strangulation is.
That's some sick shit.
It's some sick shit. I've been strangled by a man before. Literally, science says that person does not mind killing you. If there would, and I'm not talking about sexual asphyxiation, I'm not talking about kinks, but if a person, the report said she had a fingernail mark behind her ear. Like, sex choke is down here. Sex choke is
on the side,
on the sides, and on the bottom part of your neck. I'm trying to kill you choke where you have and you know how big he is, and you
strong.
have a fingernail puncture wound behind your ear. He was trying to kill that girl, and what I think happened, if I had to speculate, if I had to put my doom hat on, what I think happened, because people don't realize, especially niggas who choke bitches out, don't realize you can pass out. Yeah. You can pass out.
Put the little button down so it can stop making noise.
You can pass out days after being strangled.
Didn't know that.
Like, your airways and your lungs can be affected so poorly that I could get strangled today and I can pass out Friday.
Damn.
So what I think happened, because I'm still muddled on whether the report was that she called or he called, but if we're going with he called and looking at those text messages, what I think happened is that the next day she passed out and he was scared. And that's why he called the police. I think she had a late stage respiratory issue.
So they said he called.
They're saying he called, but because she's not having that sort of hysteria that you can't just leave. You know what I'm saying? Or that you can't, you're 900 pounds and you're 6'8". you can't leave the house. It's not like you felt, you know what I'm saying?
Threatened by this
like
small
you could
white
just
woman.
leave the home. I think she passed out. And he didn't want this bitch to die under his watch. So he called.
I'd rather go to jail for hitting a bitch than killing a bitch.
Than killing a bitch. That's what I think happened if I had to piece it all together. I love to investigate, honey.
And them text messages did not help. At all.
At all. And whoever his lawyer was, I think his lawyer wanted him to go to jail.
Good. Honestly,
Good.
high five to the lawyer.
Put that nigga in a cell.
Drop one of Clues bombs for the lawyer right now.
Give it up for locking niggas up.
Because, and everything is not a conspiracy to the black man. I just need y'all to understand that. And like, these niggas be doing shit. As someone whose shit has been done to, y'all niggas be doing shit.
And that's the thing with like domestic violence and black
Got a
women.
little kick on it.
People don't pay attention, and it's like the leading cause of death for women in general, you know what I'm saying, like interpersonal, is domestic violence. Do you understand what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like even the leading cause of death in pregnant women is domestic violence. Black women, when we are attacked, is often by it's familial violence. It's in the home. So it's like, we're not making it up. So like the likelihood that niggas is beating bitches up, it's not far-fetched.
We're not just trying to bring the black man down.
We don't really be.
And her being a white woman doesn't change anything. Like, every nigga is not Emmett Till.
Her being a white woman.
This is not Rosewood.
Her being a white woman, if she had been a black woman, that she was having a mental crisis thing would have stuck. If she was a black woman and that man had said she was having a crisis and her injuries came from a mental crisis, they would have been like, oh, okay. Black bitches be crazy.
They do.
And then they would have ran with it.
Yeah.
That's what it would have been.
Sick shit. He's going to hell, and I'm very disappointed in him. It's just like, I'm just so tired of being disappointed
hot boy
by men.
soon.
It'll be another hot boy, and then it's like, oh, well, yeah, he like to skin bitches' toenails. Like, bro, what? Like, we can't have nobody.
Shit. We can't have shit.
We can't have nobody.
We want to fangirl. I want to fangirl over black actors and black musicians. I really do. But if you're not violent, you a deadbeat. If you're not a deadbeat, you a sex criminal. If you're not a sex criminal, you hate black women. I'm over it.
It's just
I'll stand the bitches, man.
It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing, and it's just like I'm exhausted from being disappointed by men.
And I defended you. People were calling you a corn-fed, country nose looking like a half a bell pepper.
We were 10 toes down.
I was standing behind you. They said his nose looked like the end of a double-barrel shotgun, and I said, "Don't do him like that." I said, "Don't you talk."
Y'all
about
just
him
don't
like
see
that.
the vision. We saw it.
We saw it.
And you gonna do
they
us like
put your
this?
skinny college pictures up, and I said I would have fucked you then.
You did. You stood on that.
And I
firm.
I stand 10 toes when I support me somebody, and you go and do this shit. Which means like if he is at the choking stage of domestic violence, he been fucking that girl up.
And the Yale people started coming out like, he been beating bitches up, and just like, what the fuck? Because it was a tweet from February 14th.
But you notice that none of the other Yale boys that came through that class or came through around the same time fuck with him. The only person that fucks with him, like, cause you know when like Winston, the thick thigh boy, was getting his flowers, and Yaya and all of them
came out,
and they all support each other. They post one another. They comment about each other's accomplishments like they're friends. Nobody from Yale, no black actors from Yale, fuck with him, and that should have been a sign that nobody.
They were in one group picture, but you know what? They don't go up for him like that.
They don't go up for him. They don't post his shit on their stories or like celebrate him. They don't. He's a fucking freak.
Damn.
It's hot. I may have to go see about me somebody when I leave here.
What you gotta do, friend? We have no letters because we already updated. So make sure y'all send letters because they be funny.
Send us letters.
Unless you want to do that, but that's the other one.
I don't like that. It feels like homework.
It do feel like homework because you gotta think too hard to answer.
Don't send us no assignments.
Yeah. So that was Booty Hole joke of the week. So my joke of the week is that I bombed so terribly in South Carolina on this tour stop, and
I'm not laughing because you bombed. I'm laughing because it's just South Carolina.
It's just South Carolina, and honestly, it's just South Carolina. But also, y'all have a lot of goddamn nerve because I'm sitting here in this fucking gutted out Winn Dixie giving y'all my best jokes, and y'all not gonna laugh at me. It was just
what
so
are
much.
you expecting from Columbia, South Carolina, though?
I don't know. It was just funny to me because like the whole weekend was just doomed from the start. The tickets weren't selling, so we canceled the first 2 shows. We came on Friday instead, and then like the first show was like, yeah. The second show started late, so people were tired. I didn't get on stage until like 11, 12. People were tired. They didn't want to laugh. It was like, fuck y'all. And it's
Ain't
like
nothing funny after 11 o'clock.
ain't shit funny. I want to go home. Like the show was supposed to be about over. I didn't get home till 1. It's like, and then like my jokes. Cause like I watched Tahir and I watched Kev, they do physical stuff. They like, you know, they really bring it. I'm learning a lot on the road, but it's like my jokes aren't physical, so I don't really have nothing to act out for real to even put more into my jokes. I'm a bitch that's gonna stand here. Oh, actually, it's my actual comedy anniversary today. I've been doing comedy for 5 years today.
Oh,
But I don't have nothing to act out. I'm not fucking the stool. I don't have no stool fucking jokes. I'm not gonna hit a split on there. I don't have that.
I'm just not doing physical comedy. And I'm just not.
That's just not my style. It's not like it's no dick to anyone who is. Like if I could do Arna SJ, I'd Arna SJ all day. But that's just not.
I think I'm also self-conscious about how my body presents in
And
movement.
also that I don't want to see.
I don't want to fling my tits up here.
I have to imagine that people are not looking at my body. I have to not think about if my stomach looks fat right now if I'm telling this joke. And then also I'm in South Carolina. I have a joke about being in my heavy set era. I have a joke about gaining weight. And then the outfit I had on Saturday, I looked very small. I just had a t-shirt and jeans, and I looked really skinny. So I'm telling this joke in South Carolina, probably one of the top fattest states.
No.
And there was a lady in there who was like, and this is not me being fat phobic, like who was like a 600-pound life kind of big. And I'm sitting here telling her how I'm fat, and I'm sure she was like, because every time I told the joke, every show I did the joke, they were like, "Girl, please."
Well,
loudly, and I'm just like,
Rodney told me something. My Rodney told me something a long time ago. I had written a joke, and I don't remember what it was about, but he was like, "I know you're not trying to, but you're punching down." He was like, "You think you're being self-deprecating, but you are punching down." He said, "And it's cheap." He said, "You have to know." He said, "You have to know how you look to other people, not how you look to yourself." And Rodney is he's got some creative discernment. That's what I like most about him as a professional, because I'm telling my jokes through my lens of how I view me, but somebody looking at me like you, myself, we're to tell a fat joke. We've got shape privilege.
We do have a lot of
fat
shape.
ass. You know what I'm saying? I got a fat ass. I got
titties,
big giant tits. We're not. A lot of the comedy girls got that like weak chin, mushy, undiscernible face where it's like I'm funny because I'm also kind of not good looking. We don't have that going on.
We over here. You're cute. That's something that Ashima Franklin told me before, because I did Hell Yeah. When I tell you I fight for my life every Hell Yeah, I finally like the last two.
I'm never going in there.
I did the very first Hell Yeah. I've done Hell Yeah like 5 times. I tell you, I be fighting. The last 2 I've been doing good, but like I did the one in 2020 right before the pandemic, and I low key bombed because like I come up here, she thinks she cute. Ashima was like, because you so pretty, you got to get bitches on their side because they automatically gonna think you gonna take their nigga. That's just the logic.
I mean, and that's just what it is. That's why I don't do a whole bunch of comedy about my body, unless I'm talking about like getting rickety old bones. But I don't do a lot of comedy like about my body, or even I try to really steer away from relationship content because everything that comes out of your mouth is the opportunity for an audience member to make an informed decision about you.
Yeah.
And they're making their informed decisions based on their own experiences. So like, you think that you're just doing your jokes and you're just giving it to them. Really, you're just having a conversation and you can't hear their side. So that's how, when I see, because like I will have a whole set prepared, right? And then I'll come out on stage and I'll scan the audience really fast. And I'd be like, I'd rather give, in terms of preparation, 77% and do other jokes from my phone than do what I came prepared here to do, because I know this audience is not going to receive it well. I know it. I can look and be like, these jokes are going to fall flat because of who I'm talking to. And so I think kind of just having that keenness about what you look like, how you sound, your experiences makes you a better performer. Everything is not going to, everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah, and I think also with this is like, my set is my fucking set. I done this set all across the country at this point. Like, this shit killed in San Diego. That's what it's the audience sometimes. It's the time of day. It's what do they have to eat. It's where we at. It's some different factors that go into the audience. And also with like some black ass clubs, like hard ER clubs. What's what I hate about black people? Put my coon hat on. What I hate about black people who come to see comedy, they want you to, like
to earn their laugh.
Why did you fucking come?
But see,
like I shouldn't have to fight you to laugh. It's funny, laugh.
Black people, I think,
and I would say also younger blacks, like our age. Yeah, show me why if you funnier to DC Young Fly. I'm not DC Young Fly. I'm not gonna give you that.
Black people are like that about any sort of performance. I think
fair,
because like when I've been doing vocal things, you know,
fair.
like when I've been in other aspects of performance, they come to the show with a standard. Mm-hmm. Like white people know that they're coming to a show to get made fun of. They know that they're coming to have a good time. They're coming to a show to hear topical jokes. That's why I usually do a lot of topical jokes when I do white shows, because their life is kind of footloose and fancy free. Like, I'm white. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm white.
I don't care. I'm having a great time.
I spend all day being white, so I'm going to
come here. Like, I've been at work. I'm being oppressed.
I've been at work. I'm tired. I'm probably sacrificing some shit to be here. I had to pay a babysitter to take care of my kids. I had to do so much shit. You're going to earn this motherfucking laugh.
Right.
So I think that's why when I don't really do
is drinking.
It is. That's when I do black shows, which I haven't done recently, because obviously like white people receive me better because of the things that I talk about. Mm-hmm. When I do black shows, it's all crowd work, because nothing that I came prepared with is going to please you. Mm-hmm. Nothing that I came here to say to you pre-packaged is going to be okay for you, because in your mind, you see me, you've already made decisions about how I look and how I got on the stage. Mm-hmm. So I got to show you in real time that I'm funny, because my writing is just not going to impress you. It's not.
Yeah, I think for me, I have a pretty racially...
This is a real comedy conversation.
It is. Look, look at us talking about comedy. It's a very rare... What was I finna say? Oh, it's
Hold on one second. Dexter, can you hand me that bourbon, please? Thank you.
It's a racially... This rubber soda, I done forgot words. A racially neutral. It works for the blacks and the whites, basically my comedy. Mm-hmm. It's not super, super black. It's not super, super white. I'm black, and I'm saying it blackly. But like...
I'm saying it blackly.
The whites get it, because it's always like a random... What I've noticed, which I realized, I've been in like 15 different cities at this point on the tour. It's always like a random table of white people there, and they're always like, I just feel like because I'm like, these white people don't know who Kev on stage is. They probably just see there's somebody in town this week, and they're just going to the comedy show. But like, the jokes still work for them. It was just this particular crowd was just like, fuck you city bitch.
I did a show, I think in Winder, Georgia, or some shit like that. It was aggressively white. And they found me. They booked me. That was that. And my mother was in town, and she was like, why are we going to Winder? And her whole thing is like, how are you going to relate to these people? And when I got there, it was all white. It was a white winery. And when I got there, it was mostly white people. There was a table full of Indian people, not Native Americans, actual Indians.
Yes.
And it was a table full of black people.
Indian people just be places. They just be living their life. Places.
And I noticed,
there was a lot of them at Mardi Gras.
Really?
Like, why is there so many Indian niggas at Mardi Gras? What's going on? Who told y'all about Mardi Gras? They was lit.
I bet.
Lit.
They know how to party.
They be having a good... Remember that tweet that started a whole race war?
You know what? I think about that often.
I think about that probably.
And then whenever they say something spicy about black people on Twitter, I'm like, don't make me say it. I'll say it.
The racial insults they came up with were mostly white people and burners, but that shit was so fucking funny. Racism is funny sometimes.
I think racism is often hilarious. It's just unpleasant, and the consequences are untoward.
The violence I don't really do, but like the words.
They was like monkey, 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 nigga, 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 monkey, monkey, monkey,
you night-skinned bastard. Whatever it was, night-skinned. And then coming from a fake Indian person, or a real Indian person, we're the same color.
And you know what? That's why I don't take shit from people who participate in racism against black Americans when y'all be black as fuck. Y'all kiss my ass.
And this diaspora wars, go to hell, because y'all be having on do-rags and wearing lashes and shit that you learned and using not lingo.
The Shits and Gigs boys, I like them. So James and Fuhad, I really enjoy Fuhad. I think he's a sweet, 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 sweet baby. Mm-hmm. And James is cool, but he's one of them type of niggas that...
Which one's the light skin, which one's the dark skin?
James is the light skinned one. Fuhad is the chocolate one.
Okay.
So James does this.
His mama white?
I don't know. I don't know anything about their families. But James does this thing where he gets playfully anti-black as it relates to black American things. And I just really be on the edge of being like, say something else. Say another motherfucking thing. Because it's like, nobody did nothing to y'all. And that'd be my whole thing with the diaspora. I didn't know James was taller than Fuhad. That's crazy. But anyway, so he gets playfully anti-black, and I just be really wanting to sit people down like, what do your British ass think is the difference between me and you?
You sitting here with waves in the sleeve. Who you think came up with that shit?
Who you think came up with your whole look and your whole shit? But I don't think he even know he be getting playfully. And I know I'm drunk because I like them niggas for real, and I be shutting the fuck up about when they piss me off. But he be getting playfully anti-black child, but Fuhad has never done a thing wrong in his entire life. Ever.
I'm trying to find his mama.
Mama pictures.
I'm going through the tag post now. Let me go back to 2014. I'll scroll that far. I have nothing but time. But yeah, I'm not finna do this diaspora bullshit with y'all. But yeah, one thing I've learned about comedy is you just gotta make sure. I think Tyler Chronicles told me this, like one of my first days. You got it. When I first got out here in these comedy streets, you like, you gotta make sure you're joking where you can tell the joke the same way every time. You can switch it up. You just never know what you're gonna get. Cause I've been in the West Bubble fucking cities. Also, the fat jokes didn't work in South Carolina, but in South, where was I at? San Diego. In San Diego,
but also that's cultural.
In San Diego, I'm fat. I'm fat in California.
Right.
So it's like, it's funny, yeah, because you're fat here. This is great. You're a huge whale. But then I'm in South Carolina, like, this skinny bitch done got up here and told me she heavy set. It's just funny to me. And I'm not changing my set. Fuck y'all. It work everywhere else.
I mean, don't change your set. I mean, just things might be received differently.
It was the audience, though, for sure.
I didn't realize, and it's not a comedy thing, but like, I didn't realize I was Texas skinny until I went to Houston. And I was like, oh, like of course, because everybody got the BBL bodies and their waists are super small, their ass is big, so that's a different thing. I don't compete in BBL games because I don't have to. Mm-hmm. I have a beautiful natural body. No thanks. But that sounded nasty, but I didn't mean it that way. Whatever. But with the natural bodies, I'm Houston thin.
Yeah. I don't know what they got going on in the water in Houston. I don't know what's going on in Texas.
Send us some water from Houston. Because my ass could always be fatter.
Put it in one of them plastic bags that they be having in the family reunions. They put all the shit.
Stop talking to me.
Give me that. I was watching Bel Air and they had that. I was like, there's a nigger in the writing room because this is so black.
Is very black. Yeah, I love seeing very black things on TV
that are very specifically black. They do a great job of Bel Air.
Hot. Is this our drunk episode?
A little bit, clearly, because
what time your hair appointment?
5:30. They're doing a great job with Bel Air, and I remember in the writing in the first season. We just talking about shit at this point.
No, I got distracted.
We still on Booty Hole, I guess. Booty Hole.
I had a boy tell me I had a cute butthole.
Mine is not cute, and it has something weird going on. I don't know. It. I think it's like weird.
I can't see your butthole.
No, you want me to show you right now?
No, but just in general, I can't see your butthole. We've been friends for 90 years.
I know, but like it's weird. I don't know what my booty hole got going. I don't know if I have like hemorrhoids or something, but the booty hole is just weird looking.
Hemorrhoids?
It's ugly.
It's ugly?
Yes.
I'm going to ask someone else because...
You're going to ask someone who's seen my butthole several times?
I will. He and I are friends. If we locked in and I'm switching up.
Like, hi, that boy. How does Mel's butthole look? I don't know if like I got a piece ripped off in a wax, but it's like a weird situation going on in my butthole. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna need to see it.
Sure.
I'll show you my
I don't
butthole.
know if I've grown a tail, but it's like an extra piece of butthole. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. It's weird.
Very brave of you to share that.
I mean, y'all not gonna see my butthole. Y'all not putting y'all tongue in it, so I don't care. It's still getting ate. But it's weird. It's funny looking. Yeah, so that, how did I get on my butt? Bel Air.
Now in my mind, I'm making stuff up about your butthole.
My butthole's never been like the cutest girl. It's never like one of those. I don't have that kind of butthole.
See, I got a little cute.
Oh, look at me. I'm so feminine. My butthole is just so.
I've got now. The doll has a cute butthole.
It worked. What's funny, Jasmine? What's so funny about my butthole working?
I was like, bitch, yeah, it worked. It got like 1.5 functions.
It farts, it poops.
Ooh, I'm hot.
It works for other reasons
My
too.
titty's hot.
It can do other
I'm
things.
hot. Sorry.
You can, depending on your
I'm
material.
out of town. Brittany hates that song.
Why?
I don't know, but she just vehemently cannot stand the Coochie Pink Booty Hole Brown song. I like when she was like, "Come suck a bitch toes," cause period.
Honestly, so did you see that tweet that someone was like, "Have you ever got your knees ate?"
I did,
Have you got your knees ate before?
baby. Everything get ate around here.
Everything get ate.
Everything get
sopped
ate
up with a
around here.
biscuit. When
you
I
trying
tell
to eat some knees, Dexter?
you ain't never ate no knees.
You want to eat some knees?
Like real ass knees.
Like my kneecaps. I'll show you.
The behind the knee.
Behind the knee. In,
Like
the,
a
soft
in
part?
the knee
Yeah.
pit.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
did that.
nah.
I mean, you can shit, whatever.
If he trying to eat some knees. You trying to eat some knees?
Depends on the time of the month.
Okay. Let me know. Shit.
You have a knee period?
Do we have a knee period? Like, what you mean time of the month? I don't know. Now I'm confused. Now
But
I'm confused.
yeah, one time the knees just got. I was like, oh, it's like a new coochie.
I love me a affectionate, just like intimate nigga. I hate like, at the very least, I want niggas to go to therapy so they'll be better at sex. Because I'm serious. Like, a lot of men have such serious intimacy issues that there's so many like boundaries and barricades to actually enjoying sex.
When you
Like-
meet a nigga who isn't a weirdo about stuff, it's like, I could have been having this much fun this whole time.
My first just like really big sexual awakening, which like fuck that nigga, but like my first like really big sexual awakening, I realized that like there are parts of my body that were being completely ignored, that I didn't even know that this part of your body could cause you to feel good.
That's how I feel about my knees.
Yeah. Or like I never really was like a big get my toes sucked person.
Oh my God,
And
the
not
toe-
because I wasn't wanting to, but just because niggas wasn't doing it.
The
So,
toe
like,
suck. My first time I got my toe sucked was in a Mustang, and it was like, we shouldn't be fucking in here nowhere.
That's a compact vehicle.
It was. I will never do it again. But I was blackout drunk, but I do remember it vaguely. Not in a non-consensual way, because it was consensual as fuck.
Consensual as fuck.
However, it's blurry, but I do believe that it was good. Should have been on crutches for the whole next day because it was in a Mustang, the bucket seat. Anyway, but when I started with Redacted, with that boy, it was just a whole new, don't you dare close your eyes.
But see, that's why, like, you say you don't want to hear about it, but like, that's why I'm all lost and turned out with that other situation. Because
Redacted.
like, that person is so fucking in tune with their like being affectionate and being intimate, and like I won't even be like, oh, he's the best, like da 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 da. He's really neck and neck with somebody else. And if you're listening, change it. But he's really neck and neck with somebody else, but it's because but like,
He going to hell though.
he's going to hell in a fucking handbasket.
He's going
bitch.
to hell.
He's going
You know
to
what? We
hell.
should talk about who's going to hell. Oh no, I don't want God to be like, all right, never
No,
mind.
I know. Listen, I live my life. I won't say I'm the most virtuous person, but I do try to do right by the Lord.
Yeah.
And from what I understand of the Bible, now the fornication stuff and the sex stuff and the whore stuff, that was written by white men. Those are very patriarchal.
I feel like
white
God didn't even
supremacist,
say all that.
anti-woman ideas, and God didn't say that. But the parts of the Bible
You're doing right by
that
people.
mean something, I do right by people.
I'm not murdering.
I'm going to heaven. Now I might get some tweets read back to me and some videos played back to me, but I'm gonna be there.
Like, you know how you late to class and your teacher give you a hard time but let you in anyway?
Yeah,
That's going to be what it's like when I get to
me in
heaven.
heaven. Yeah, no, 100%.
Because I'm not going to say, oh, well, God told me to stop wearing lipstick, so I'm going to go. I'm not doing that with God. I feel like God is not that petty.
God is not that.
God
petty.
is petty if you read the Bible, but like he not that petty.
I don't think so. I do a joke, right? And I do two jokes that really upset people. I do a joke. I love to joke about religion, but people are just so fucking uptight about it. So I do a joke where I say that God doesn't care what you do with dicks. Imagine serving a God so petty that he cares about what you do and don't do with dicks. That's not real. That's not a real God.
The white man made all that stuff up.
It's made up. And also there's a school of thought that all of the mentions of pedophilia in the Bible, that with the King James version they replace it with homosexuality. Yeah. But I just don't believe that I serve a God that cares whether I'm eating pussy or not. Because if that's my God, I'm over it. I don't care.
Yeah, no thanks.
And I do the joke about that I would have fucked Jesus. People tend to not like that one, but I would have. If somebody turned water into wine in front of me,
it's funny because Kev has a whole section about this.
You're getting some pussy, sir.
And he probably would have said no, but you would at least try.
Oh, I would have been throwing this cat at Jesus left and right. If I had seen a nigga take a glass of water.
And he was cool with hoes.
I
would have felt safe.
You throw fish fries. Jesus was chaotic. Like, I'm chaotic. You walked into the temple, start whooping niggas because they was gambling. That's my type of shit.
He's black.
You'd be like, yeah. But I'm drunk for real. I love talking about religion. I really do. This is straight whiskey in this cup, pretty much.
Are you going to be okay?
No. But I'm going to sit in my car for a while.
Okay.
I got to go down to the Kroger because I'm supposed to fry some fish tonight.
And you ain't calling me? You actually, I need a meal. You haven't cooked for me in a long time.
If you braid my hair down for my wig, I'll make you some pasta.
Let me see what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm not even the best braider, but I'll figure it out. What am I doing tomorrow? What time?
Tomorrow, I don't have plans early in the day. I got to pick my brother up from school and take him to...
Who the fuck even still goes to school? Grow up.
I got to pick my brother up from school and I got to take him to training. And then I'm supposed to go out with somebody, but they always end up canceling on me. So I'm not even sure if that's real.
If they cancel, I may be able to... I probably should do some content tomorrow because I haven't done any content.
Because I'm just going to slap this wig on because the braids were breaking off my hair. Which I've never had happen before, so I don't know if there's something chemically is changing about my body.
Stress.
But the braids were breaking off my hair. And then last night, I took my braids out, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take my braids out, because I can take braids out, wash and blow dry my hair, silk press, and be on my way, usually. But last night when I was getting ready to go out, I washed my hair. It was so brittle and dry. It felt like straw when I washed it. And that's not my vibe. Like, my hair is usually
Sonic over here.
Very juicy. That's funny. Hilarious. But when I was washing it, and I kept putting conditioner in it and washing it, and I was conditioning, it was getting better, but it was still not great. So I just pulled this wig out of my bag and hoped that it
blends well.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna rock this wig for a couple months because I need hair that's conducive to working out, or I'll stop working out.
That's my other thing.
I will choose hair over fitness.
And I've been starting to get my hair done every 2 weeks. Now that I'm working out again, I'm like, do I need to work? But it's like, damn,
you know what wig I want to see you in? Done. There's a wig on, what is that fucking shit? BEAhairs.com. Mm-hmm. It is a kinky straight wig, and it has kinky edges.
Is that the one that Michelle be wearing? Because that's a nice kinky straight wig she be having.
No, I saw it on...
no, that hers about Curly Me hair, I think, because Curly Me got some good shit over there.
I follow a girl, and she's such a fucking sweetheart. I don't know her real name, so I'm going to say her name, but I'm not being funny. It's just her TikTok name.
Lupus Fiasco?
Lupus Fiasco.
She always come from my ass.
And she's a fucking wig influencer, and I saw the wig on her. It was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I think I want to get my wigs up, but it's like also... Me and wigs, I'm a sweater.
She's beating Lupus's ass.
Good. Fuck
she
Lupus.
She is kicking Lupus's ass. Good for her. Fuck Lupus.
Drop one clues bomb for Lupus Fiasco fucking up Lupus. Fuck Lupus, man. Okay, let's do some hate things for like a little short period of time. Cause I think I have a poop. A little bit.
You got to poop? I mean, hey, Dex.
No, I'm not.
No, we can pause.
No.
I got to pee.
No. I'm going to wait because I kind of want.
I got to pee.
No, but let's just wrap it up.
I got to pee.
You want to pee.
I want to. I'm saying.
Can you hold it for 7 minutes? 33 minutes.
Okay,
7 minutes.
You can do 7 minutes.
Fine. All right,
we can wrap up 7 minutes. Things we hate. Okay,
$40. I
want to be a hater real quick. We're gonna talk about things we hate, and this is something I've been wanting to get off on the tweet, but I keep on backspace because I don't want to get dragged.
Starting in the middle?
No, I'm just saying, getting this off my chest.
Yeah.
I hate this new thing so Instagram rolled out the collaborative posts for brands. It's for brands and influencers and brands. I'm so fucking tired of seeing y'all tired ass girlfriends collab posts and make y'all do the tag post. You didn't want to post that shit. I don't want to see both of y'all. Or if I follow a girl, I don't want to see that nigga. I only follow one of y'all for a reason. I don't want to see both of y'all.
I
Stop
emphatically agree with you.
Stop collaborating posts with that man or that girl. I don't want to see it. If I follow you, sir, I don't want to see that girl.
Cause sometimes I'm following a girl, right, because I know your nigga ain't shit and I'm trying to pull up. I don't want to see this bitch.
Now I gotta see his name. And I'm like jump scared.
I don't want to see this nigga, man.
Get it off my page.
And then as a dude, like if I'm following you and you're a nigga,
I don't want to see that girl.
I don't want to see that girl.
And it's always I don't care that y'all went to the pumpkin patch.
I genuinely
get it off my timeline.
I genuinely don't give a fuck. And the thing about
it's always the girl initiating it.
And that's the sad part because it seems like you're trying to force this nigga to post it or force this nigga to acknowledge it. Leave us out of your business. I'm in your business now. I got a burp. This bourbon is bourboning.
Well, you're drinking it fucking straight out the cup.
I don't know what you want from me. This is the alcohol I enjoy. I'm going to drink it. You don't tell me what to do.
I'm going to let you have it. But you going to sit in that hatchback. You're not going
I'm going to sit in my car. 100%.
We going to get you one of them waters that Red brought in here.
I'm going to sit in my car.
Where Red go?
Red was... But see, I can't talk on men right now because I start ovulating tomorrow. So it's...
Red trying to see that pink.
I'm flirting with Dex. Not that you're unattractive because you're a hot bitch. But I mean, ooh. You're a hot...
Oh, no.
You're a hot guy.
Let me take this because we're not going to have...
You're hot, but like I usually wouldn't because I have good sense. But because I'm ovulating tomorrow and I got this Krispy Kreme glaze going on,
You need a panty liner?
No.
You better fall. All right.
I'm tilting on purpose.
Okay, I'm like, sister.
Yeah.
I had to slow down.
She says sister.
But I hate that stop collaborating post, and this is me being a full hater. I think I felt like this even when I was in a relationship, and now that I'm out, I'm really like, fuck all this shit. I hate love.
I get sad when people get either engaged or married, and I hate it because you're not seeing the red flags. I hate when, or even a birthday post, when the girl will post an engagement post or a wedding post or a birthday post with the nigga and you go on his page, it's just money spreads and sports. And it's like, this nigga he hates you. If y'all have gotten engaged or married or
he has not posted
or he was present at your birthday and didn't post it, he does not like you.
That boy still ain't delete me off his page.
He didn't even put it on the story. He hates you.
And people are like, social media doesn't mean anything. But it's like, I've seen too many, I'm just low key, I don't do social media. Niggas be the worst niggas alive.
Let me explain something to you about Brennan. And I'm going to say his name. And fuck that bitch. And I'm going to say his name. Actually, we're retiring fuck Patrick. And now it's fuck Brennan.
It's fuck Brennan
because I've healed from the Patrick thing. And honestly,
it's been like 4 years.
It's been 4 years.
I hope Patrick is having a decent day. Not a good one, but an okay day.
I hope he's not injured. And that he has just enough money to live. That's the best that I can do for Patrick, but I'm not mad at him anymore. But this bitch, Brennan, you psychotic, fucking just lunatic. This nigga.
You know that TikTok sound? Say something nice. Okay. It's going to take that long?
I can't say anything nice about him.
No, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It take that long? Oh, I'm trying.
I'm trying. But... It's weird. You're fucking weird, you big headed ass bitch. So we're replacing fuck Patrick with fuck Brennan. Fuck that nigga. I told him to jump up my ass and die. Which is so funny because when we broke up the first time, I told him, jump up my ass and die. So continuity.
We love a callback.
We love a callback. Jump up my ass and fucking die, bitch. I hope you suffocated my asshole. You fucking weirdo. You fucking creep. Disgusting. And he can't fuck.
All right.
No, I'm serious. You want to wrap it up? I'm being real. I did all the good fucking in that relationship.
I believe it.
Fuck that guy.
But what else do you hate that's not related?
I'm starting to hate the Atlanta food scene.
I hate restaurants, period.
In general, but as it relates to like black businesses here, I think, and I did a video about this that did really well, but like we're getting so far from quality in food and service at restaurants because people want to do the grass wall. We have hookah. We have
neon
a DJ,
light on the grass wall.
Neon lights. Oh, I got to burp again. Situation. We're starting to get so far from actually having things that people want to eat and drink. The bartenders are not trained. Nobody's trained in service. There's no service manager. I'm tired. I can make shrimp and grits at home. There's no creativity or thought going into the food. Or quality going into the food. The policies don't make any fucking sense. And then you get mad when people want to go to white establishments. I don't go to this white establishment and have a 2-hour time limit. I don't go to this white establishment and I can't. It's so many dress code policies that I can't
put an outfit together.
together.
You know how many times I've seen chicken and waffles where are just Tyson chicken fingers and Eggos? And it's $50,000 for some hookah.
If they brought me an Eggo waffle on a plate, I'm finna shoot this.
I haven't personally had it, but I've seen it. Go to hell.
I'm finna go to jail.
Cause what the fuck?
Cause what do you mean?
It's gotten so oversaturated, and also like honestly, I'm starting to hate the club too, low key.
I don't go.
Like I haven't been to the club in like a while.
I tried to go out the other night to 11:45.
Oh, I haven't been to 11:45 in like
I haven't either. But it was
probably.
my homegirl's birthday, and the night we were just supposed to go bowling, and me, Deja, and Rita were supposed to go bowling at Painted Pen.
It's a good time.
But it was really, there was a white band there, like white live music. It was really boring. So I'm like, we ain't got to do this. Like, we can do something else. So I suggested that we go to Fit and Feather because that's always a good ratchet time. Like, the service is bad. We know what we're getting, but the DJ is always good and the wings are going to be good. So fine. But then Rita was like, my homegirl, she's going somewhere and they got a section. So do you want to go? And it was closer. I'm like, yeah. We ended up not going. We ended up not actually like going inside of the building, but like the characters that were outside at that establishment
make you turn around.
The way that I'm thinking about going out now is that, are these the kinds of people that I would hang around in my personal life? And the answer is no. I'm not going to the establishment. No. I have zero desire.
Well, anywhere with men then is out.
True, but I mean like. I'm outside of
the caliber of person.
I'm outside of my standing on the couch era. Not that I think there's anything wrong with that. My knees can't handle it, and I'm not doing it. Like I'm not taking my shoes off. I'm not taking my shoes off. I'm not doing that. I really don't care. Like even on my birthday, I bought a very cheap bottle on my birthday, and that was still too much. Because as an adult now, I know how much this bottle retails for. I cannot keep making these decisions to spend 4 times more to flex. I don't care. I'm off it. I hate the club.
And honestly, like sections. And it was, I had a good time in them sections. Mm-hmm. But like now it's like, because you think about the 2002 babies, that's all they know. So they never knew. Like when they were like, oh, millennials, y'all was wearing business casual to the club. What y'all doing? It's just like, y'all had never danced in the club before.
And we were getting bullied. Like people who don't realize that like when millennials were wearing they fucking Sean Carter, put a suit on, like type
collar
shit.
up, yeah.
Yeah, like it was because clubs were trying to exclude Black people our age at the time, and we were trying to fight that because we still want to go and we still want to go out. So
and then it just became the style.
And it just became the style because if y'all are gonna keep saying I can't get in here without wingtips and a polo, then I'm in wingtips and a polo. Fuck you.
But nigging it up.
Yeah. And then we wore slut clothes.
Yeah, we still. I had on a bandeau top with a blazer over it, but my titties was out. My stomach was out.
And
we had a good time.
My jacket off when I got inside.
And we're sweating and we're dancing. Now it's like when I think about going to the club, I almost sweat my hair out. And I was like, man, you haven't sweat your hair out in years because the club is not what it used to be.
It's not fun.
You're not hot. When the last time you was hot in the club for real?
When me, you, and Lauren went to fucking MJQ.
No, that was different though.
No, I sweat. Yeah,
that wasn't like the club. That was the club.
That's what I want from the club.
Yeah, like, I'm supposed to sweat. You're supposed to be musty at the club.
A fucking blast. That was the last club experience, and I know it
Before
was like
pandemic.
ounce, but that was the last club experience that I very much enjoyed. Your energy was great. Lauren's energy was great.
We having a good time.
It was a really fucking good time. Shout out to Lauren, man. I was thinking
it was your birthday.
Thank you. It was my birthday?
It was your birthday.
Get out of town.
Yeah, because we went to Jack's first.
We did.
It was your birthday.
It was my birthday. That was my last, and that was maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago?
That was, damn, I was like 3.5 years ago.
We've known each other for a minute.
You known each other for like 3.5 years.
Yeah, for a hot little minute. But that was a fun time.
But this,
there's a story about that night. I don't know if you remember. I'll say it when we get off the air.
Okay, we'll wrap up because
we can wrap
set
up
time.
because I'm drunk.
But yeah, so we'll wrap up this episode. What are we even talking about? Don't even know. What did we ever talk about?
We didn't even do it. We didn't even do the
We
thing.
did halfway, but I'm glad I got that off my chest.
I think this new structure.
We'll have to talk
we
about
still
it.
end up doing the same shit we always do because
But at least
we don't talk. We miss each other.
Yeah, but at least there's somewhat of a structure. So we have to start talking on the phone so we don't. And the next batch of episodes, we're going to try to start getting our guests in here with that structure.
I don't know who I want to be a guest.
Yeah, so, okay, we'll wrap up and we'll talk
You
after
ever been
this.
to a Jill Scott concert?
No, please do not start sucking off that microphone.
I'm not going to suck this microphone
I
off,
know. I already knew where you were going with that.
I'm not going to suck off the microphone, but I do find it incredibly enthralling how intimate she is with her vocal performance. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to fillet this microphone because I'm not
I feel like you're kind of like thinking about it.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not holding it like this. I'm holding it like this.
Okay. And
I'm just saying. I went to a Jill Scott concert and we'll leave with this. So I went to a Jill Scott concert with my stepmom. And there was a woman. She had an aggressively large, expensive engagement ring on. And I saw her before what I'm about to tell you happened. Her ring was blinding. And I knew what ring it was because it's at the top of my ring list. Like, if I'm wildly rich, this is the ring that I want. I have 6 rings on that list. I've got we're kind of poor. And then I got we're really, really rich. And there's 4 rings in between. When the concert started, I look over. This lady this is at Chastain Park. So this is an open door outside concert. She is throwing the most aggressive neck I've ever seen in my life. She was sucking cock at that concert.
like openly sucking this man's penis?
Dick outside. And I was like, I see how my bitch got that motherfucking ring.
Wait, she was
bitch.
openly...
She was sucking dick. And I was like, you know what?
Like on her knees or like
no, not
they were
on
sitting,
her knees.
They were sitting.
It was like
in the grass.
They had charcuterie. They had wine, like very much. Like
Was it nighttime?
You know how you get drunk and you lay in your nigga lap and you're just like, I'm gonna go to sleep. She wasn't asleep. She was sucking dick, and she was sucking the brown off that dick. And I said, you know what?
Can nobody else see it but you?
Couldn't I told my stepmom. I said, look, and then my stepmom looked and she was like, nope.
It was nighttime. She thought everybody was looking at
She
Jill.
thought everybody was paying attention to the concert. That lady was sucking the skin off that dick, and as a member of the
dick sucker
community, baby, I said, I see you. She earned that ring, honey.
She black or white?
She was black.
Like queen right there.
Baby, she turned that nigga inside out. I said, I know he ain't coming up off that bitch at all. I love a good. Now, it's still a sex crime, but like, you're brave. You're brave.
She probably one of them lists now. She probably tried that at another
You're
concert,
brave.
the Frankie Beverly and Maze, and
You
they got her.
in the movies.
All right.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.